Oh, hey, everybody, this is Paul. We've got to break out of all this morbid kind of funk that we're in. And what better way to do it than with Jimmy the cab driver, what could be the dumbest person in the world ever. And it didn't help that he had that ridiculous Boston accent. Oh, God, it's so awful. And if you can hear it, it just makes it all that much funnier, you know? Anyways, this is Jimmy the cab driver, and we're going to do like about 10 of them because he had a whole bunch of these. And all they were, it was kind of like a reverse mind fuck for everybody that liked MTV in the beginning because, I mean, MTV came out in like 82 or 83 or whatever it was, 82, whatever it was. It came out early. And I remember, maybe it was 81. I forgot now, but it was in the 80s. And they played music videos. That's what they played. And they didn't have Cribs and House of Rap and whatever it is that they had on there. I mean, after a while, you know, Beach House and all that kind of stuff, that all came like in the mid 80s. That came in like 85, 86. That's when that started to hit. In the beginning, it was all music videos. And that's what they played. I mean, even in like 93, 94, they played a lot of music videos and Beavis and Butthead. I think Beavis and Butthead was on there too. But Jimmy the cab driver was kind of like an inside joke to basically say that like this was the kind of person that was listening to MTV at the time and was getting the most out of MTV, you know, because he couldn't separate reality from MTV. In other words, MTV was reality to Jimmy the cab driver, you know. Anyways, let's have a look at it because I think it's funny as hell. Him in that stupid Boston accent. All right, you ready? Enjoy. This is Jimmy's suspicion of the letter M and all of the various rock groups. It must be a conspiracy, okay? Here we go.
But just think about the conspiracy of the letter M. Mariah, Metallica, Megadeth, R.E.M., Madonna, you know? People who work for the MTV, Kennedy's last name is Montgomery, MTV, This conversation that I had.
Okay. This guy was, and you know, I forgot his name. But his name is Dontel something or another, and he wound up acting. He wound up getting a professional acting career. He was in some, not a sitcom, but he was in some sort of like a crime drama or something on TV, series or something. He made good. Dontel something or another. Anyways, I'll take you through a few of these, and God, they were so funny. Some of this, it's Jimmy the cab driver. So we're going to pull it up again, all right? Jimmy, cab driver, Jimmy Cabby, same thing. Him and his stupid Boston accent. All right, this is, I mean, it was such an inside joke because, you know, like, you could understand a kid like 14 or 15, maybe 16 or 17 being like this, but a guy that was 30 years old or 28 or 31, this wasn't the place to be. Making your life revolve around watching MTV. Okay, that was the whole joke about this. Okay, and there was a video called Cannonball, which was one of my favorite songs, and I've never seen a drummer so busy as on that song. And I guess I'll play a little clip of it. And in this one, he tries to explain it with his stupid Boston accent to his his fares there that are in the back seat, who none of them are interested in the least in what he's saying. That was the other part of the joke here. So let's take a look at Cannonball, which was by the Breeders, and they were hot girls. That one girl, man, I mean, I know she wouldn't have had anything to do with me anyway, but she was really hot. I mean, she's the kind of girl that was prototypical Northeast, college-educated kind of girl who was really, really had something going upstairs. I'm not making that up either. That girl was smart. You could tell. She was college-educated and was very hip to everything, okay? So let's take a look at Cannonball, okay? Let me pull this up, and then we're not going to listen to the whole thing. I'll just show you, and then we'll let Jimmy describe it for you. Okay, let's see. Cannonball, Cannonba, Cannonball, the Breeders, okay? It's a great song, and was happening right at the time of when I was about to go off and go around the world to the Philippines for the first time in 1995, and boy, was that really, really a fun time, you know? That was really, really a fun time. I don't know if this is it. Here it is right here, okay? Cannonball, the Breeders, they were really hot, folks. Let's go ahead and enjoy this. I'm not going to play the whole thing. We'll play about a third of it, okay? I think that girl is so sexy. The lead singer right there. She was so hip, you know. She was the kind of ultimate kind of college girl you'd want to be with. And this drummer, man, on the chorus, watch that drummer. He gets busy. Awesome. Okay, so we see that now, right? Now, as an extra bonus treat, why don't we see if there's a drum cover for Cannonball? Let's see. Drum cover Cannonball. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, Cannonball. Drum cover. Let's see if they have it. I'm just kind of curious. Breeders Cannonball drum cover. Okay, and then there's a girl here too. Oh, and there's a Chinese girl there too. I don't know if that's the right one. Oh, that's Canon. That's something else. Let's take a look at this girl. Maybe she's a hot chick, okay? This is a cover of that song, and then we'll get back to Jimmy, the cab driver, and his very eloquent explanation of that video. I just want to watch it through the first chorus and see how she kicks those cymbals.
On the last
All right, so pretty cool, right? And I don't think she's the greatest drummer, but obviously she likes the song. You can tell her heart is in it for sure. Okay, she's probably not a very good drummer, although it'd be a lot better than I could do, that's for sure, right? Okay, now let's go ahead and get Jimmy the Cab Driver's rundown on that original video, you know, the MTV video. And this is called Jimmy the Cab Driver Tries to Explain the Video Cannonball, okay, to his non-interested passenger, Fair, with his stupid Boston accent.
Sorry about that. So these two gals, they're the spitting image of one another, you know? The whole time, okay, there's this cannonball running down the street. You know, almost takes out this flute player, you know? Whoa! The cannonball coming, watch out! You people on the street going, gee, what the hell's that? You know, bowling ball? People going bowling down the street, something like that. This one gal, she's having coffee, tea or something with this guy. He's talking and she's like, yeah, oh really? You know, but inside she's thinking something else because she goes, hey, right in the face with the coffee to the guy.
That's Jimmy the Cab Driver's a synopsis of Cannonball. This is today. I don't know. Maybe that was the Smashing Pumpkins. Let's hear his thoughts on the Smashing Pumpkins.
You know, you kind of remind me of that gal hitchhiking on the Smashing Pumpkins video. You know, the gal in the dress, the cute gal. You know, like the ding dong dong dong. You know, as a taxi driver, it's a pain in the ass. You're coming down the road. These guys take up the middle. They park. You got 60 kids looking for a sucker pop or something. You know, hey, you know, I got a cab. I got a fare here. You know, but the kids like their ice cream. You let them have their ice cream. Next thing you know, they're in the middle of the desert with the ice cream truck. I'm like, they get out. They're just like, what the heck? Let's paint the truck. You know what I mean? I got the finger paints. Let's go for it. So one guy's painting the truck, the other guy comes up. That's a good paint job. He goes, but it would be even better if I painted your face. You know, so they're putting paint all over each other. They're crazy. The ice cream probably melted. They didn't care. They were having a great time singing and dancing with the ice cream and the paints, you know. Hey, I get your point about the hair. That's just a joke. I mean, nothing personal. You know.
Nothing personal. This is, remember the Beastie Boys? This is Sabotage, or his thoughts on Sabotage.
MTV's growing by leaps and bounds, you know what I mean? I've been watching since the start, you know what I mean?
The start.
And they got all the new stuff. Before it was just
The far.
some videos and stuff. Now they got all the great shows, you know. Section all day. I can't find this new show. Maybe you can help me. Have you seen it? It's been all over MTV. It's called Sabotage. You know, because I keep seeing the commercial for it.
The commercial.
You talk about acting. Santana SWAT. They're involved in some kind of international espionagical kind of drug trade or something like that. This guy Nathan Wynn coaching, you know? And he's like, hey, you know, usually when you see one of those commercials that goes, okay, you know, 12 at 10 o'clock Friday night, you know, and I'm waiting, and it doesn't come. You know, this kid
Folks, you got to admit, the Boston accent makes a New York accent look like it's heady, right? Intellectual, commercial, right? I don't know what some of these are. Let's take a look, see if we find another one. And then, okay, this is his thoughts on Guns N' Roses. Or Green Day Basket Case. I don't even know what this is. I guess it's a song.
So you got a bum wing, huh? I'm sorry. Like Green Day? You know, the kids are in the hospital. They don't care. They still have, you know, hospital rec time. They're playing. Hey, Johnny or whatever, you know, you want to play drums today? Not really. You know, he probably thought, you know, I don't know if I can do it. You know, I'm in a wheelchair. And he sat down, and the next thing you know, he's right in it like he didn't miss a beat. Well, I'm just telling you, you know, your lack of mobility is not going to slow you down on your brain. I mean, spaceship mind. You know what I mean? You know, I'll be honest, my buttock doesn't shift 1 inch to the left or right the whole day, maybe 18 hours in a cab. You know what? But I'm free. You know, I'm a free thinker. I go everywhere with my brain. I like the, you know, spaceship brain. You know, and who's the captain of the spaceship? God, you know, of course. And who's the co-captain? Sometimes I feel like I am, you know.
And here's his thoughts on MTV Unplugged.
Crypto.com Visa card. Metal card. Powered
I don't think I've ever seen this one. It's when they play without electric, you know.
Talking about like Eric Clapton. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? I mean, that's the stuff upon which Dreams and Tears are made. You know, that's the real thing. And it isn't, you know, you can get all those bands, they can be very fancy. I mean, you can get some kind of like cosmic machine, you know, computer type thing, you plug it in, and it's like, boom, instant disco. But, you know, on the MTV Unplugged, it's like basically you're naked, you know? It's a case of the Emperor's naked.
All right, here's
Music on TV, whoa! You know, right out I gave it a whole week structured around that. You know, MTV, I used to say, oh God, dear God, I wish, okay, if I died and went to heaven, my biggest wish would be that I could see music on TV, okay, maybe like 3 hours a day, 4 days a week. All of a sudden, they got this thing 24/7, 12, 52, 365. You know, front and center. Boom, you're right there all the way. MTV, wow!
You see the inside joke here? This was just MTV's way of poking fun at themselves of people who were like above the appropriate age to be into this.
Okay, go back into social studies class, okay? Ecuador, famous for bananas. Colombia, famous for coffee. France, famous for weird pieces of bread in the shape of a claw. You know, America, famous for what? MTV, thank you. Good answer, Mr. McBride. That's what America's giving the world. Ecuador, bananas. America, MTV. And the world is like, thank you, America. Thank you for the MTV.
This guy. Oh. This is Dr. Dre.
You have a lot of friends. Like, you know, I want Snoop to come over and Dr. Dre, and I'd say, hey, Dre, bring the Tanqueray. You know what I mean? And, you know, they're going, hey, Jimmy, what up? And I said, you know, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. You know, I'm just smoking the endo and drinking gin juice all day and all night long, which is what I like to do. Not before I drive a cab, though, huh? Oh, Lord. You wouldn't want to get into a cab in that situation. And they're like, hey, Jimmy, where you going? I go, I got to go talk to a man about a house. You know, because I've been drinking beers. I gotta go use the little boys' room at that point, you know what I mean? You know, I like the MTV, you
know, his whole life is based on MTV.
You know, if anyone deserves to be 50
Deserves.
feet tall, Mick, wild horses.
Horses.
Couldn't drag me away because I'm 500 feet tall. They're walking through the city. I mean, these people are like, they're like 20 starries. You know,
Starries.
Like, oh, what the hell is that? You know, look up. Is it a spaceship? No, it's someone's foot. You know, I can see you standing around the town going, oh, you know, the building shaking. You know, what the hell is it? You know, is it a UFO? Oh no, it's Mick Jagger. She's nice. Your girlfriend's she's really nice. She's nice and tall. How tall is she? Oh, she's about 500 feet tall. You know what I mean?
So, we'll do the last one, which is the beach house. Like the ultimate stupid. The beach house one was pretty good. This one's Boys to Men, Metallica. I'll tell you what, we'll make the last one. I can't show you that one because I don't see it. But we'll do, well, what was the last one? Jimmy the Cabbie, MTV. I wonder if we watched this one already. This is his thoughts on MTV.
Like to be in that MTV beach house. You know what I mean? They got the slide, you know, and everybody's happy and everybody wants you to be there. And, you know, hey, Jimmy, come on over. We're dancing by the pool, you know, and if you're going crazy with a new step or a new move, you know, I don't think it doesn't matter that I can't swim. You know, someone would help me out if I fell in the pool. They're like, hey, Jimmy, go down the slide, you know? You might want to have to put some cream or some lotion on to protect yourself. Hey, Jimmy, I'd say, hey, what? Why don't you come on down to the beach and have a good time? We're gonna...
Anyways, that's Jimmy the Cab Driver. I forgot the name of the actor, but he wound up getting a really good part. You know what I'll do? I'll ask and see who it is. Jimmy McBride, the cab driver from MTV. What happened in his future? Jimmy the Cab Driver, I don't know. It's not saying it. His real name is Donal Logue or Lagu or whatever it is. And he went on to a detective story, some sort of, I saw it, but I didn't watch it. I saw it in the past. But really, that guy was really a scream. It was just an inside joke about how MTV was hypnotizing the people at the time, and I'm sure a lot of people were very aware of it. And this was just MTV's way of just kind of having a little fun with themselves, poking fun at themselves. Anyways, folks, we're going to keep it light tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Jimmy the Cab Driver from Boston, Mass. Later. Bye-bye.